Hey everybody, One of Weezem here. It's probably close to 4 in the morning, Wednesday, January 21st, 2015. Just unboxed the Scorching Stopper. That is a fire element trap. I think I found it pre-Christmas. Don't hold me to that. I remember I tweeted that I was happy I found a trap I didn't have. That's what I was referring to. Just now getting around to open it. I do have that same sculpt. I think in the air is the only one I have. This one right here I actually found when I picked up on Skylander Day. That would have been January 10th. I picked up Elite Whirlwind and Trigger Happy, and then I found this trap. I was so excited that I found this trap. I don't know what happened. I assume it was just like mishandled either in shipping at the warehouse or on transit or by the actual store. This whole thing is scotch taped. And, that's not cool. They actually had two when I was in there on the 10th. I was in the same store this past week. They still had the same trap, so I do know this one's out there. But in terms of any Wave 3 traps, I can't find jack. It doesn't exist. I think it gets picked up and scalped here locally. But this is a fire element trap. You can't really see much because of the price tag there. That said, you now know I got it at GameStop and it cost $5.99. I'll go ahead and try to get it off. That's not even worth our time, I don't think. I'd actually just kind of like to see this because I've never seen the sculpt in any way, shape, or form. Obviously, we're going to unbox this thing, but we'll get a better look at it here in just a second. And again, I don't know what happened here, but you can see the scotch tape. I was just so excited, like, there's actually a trap I need. You know, it was mind-blowing. First time that's happened since like 2014. And I was just like, oh, I'll take that. And then I, like, you know, pulled it out of the bag when I got back to the house, and I was like, somebody's been in this thing. So tons of scotch tape on this. I don't know, maybe this one had like bad adhesive or something, but the good news is it opened up fairly easily. So I mean, take that for what you will, but I mean, obviously something went down with this one. I don't know. Anyway, we'll pull this out now. All is well that ends well. It's got the trap we wanted. So if you like to cut these out and kind of put them on your storage cases, your Power A stackable tackle boxes, whatever it may be, cut the tape first. Again, I don't do that stuff, so I don't really care. But I do care. I try to tell you what would be the smart thing to do. Now, right here, the way I like to get them out is just pull on the plastic and then press up from the back side. So that's what you do. Snaps right out. And here is the trap. This is the Searing Spinner. I think that this trap, if I'm remembering correctly, I don't have any other, I mean, obviously I don't have any of this sculpt. It's the first time I've seen it. Magic element, I think it's the Spell Slapper. And I think in Earth, I think it's the Spinning Sandstorm. And those may be the only three elements that's got this one. I don't remember. There's probably another instance of it, but it's one of the rare traps, not like one of the ones, you know, that's like almost ubiquitous, but it's not super rare, but it is rare. I guess, I mean, spinner, slapper, you know, I don't know. It almost looks like there's four hands coming off of it. I can't really get a good look at it. It almost has that, like, tiki totem type vibe going on from what I can see. It does kind of look like it could be upside down, too. It almost... At this angle, you're not seeing it through the camera. I mean, that's why I'm kind of like peering around from this angle at it. But it almost looks like Bad Juju or something, one of the villains. Obviously, the same design is on the back side, which is cool. When I brought that Searing Spinner up really close to the camera, you could see it pretty well. This is kind of the same case here. So that's really the best detail for you. If it looks kind of funky, again, that's because on the back side it has like the exact same design. So then since it's translucent, it kind of, you know, the parts when it's not held perfectly flush with the camera, it's not symmetrical in a sense. And then you kind of like see a little bit of double there. But it's actually a pretty cool design. Don't know who I will put in this trap, but it will be someone from the fire element. So we got that going for us. I don't know, maybe a grenade, smoke screen. There's really, honestly, I think there's only 4 fire villains, maybe 5. I guess we'll bag some stock ones and keep them, you know, ready to go as well. But that's it. This is the trap. It's pretty much all I've got from Wave 3. I look all the time, and this is the only one I found. I found 2 of them. I just happened to get the one that had some character with the scotch tape on the packaging. So if you are looking for traps and you're having a hard time, you are not alone, but this is one of the ones that's available. Again, that's really the main reason I make the unboxings on the trap. There's no background stories on them or anything really special I can do for you, but I can let you know that this trap in this sculpt from this element is available, and I can tell you where I got it. So $5.99 is the price I paid. I picked it up at GameStop on Skylanders Day, so I do know it's available at some retailers. Fire element trap, the sculpt, I honestly don't know the name on this one. I've asked and I haven't received it, but I can tell you the official trap name, which I guess is the most important. It is the Searing Spinner, which is kind of a cool deal. So I mean, you can kind of picture that spinning around. It almost does. I guess if we had like the root beer earth, it might look like a sandstorm, or purple for magic, it might look like a spell getting cast at you or something. But Searing Spinner, that's what the fire element one is. That's what it looks like. It's available now if you can find it before eBay scallywags do. But I will leave it at that. I'm going to go actually probably throw scrap shooter in this trap, I guess, and we'll use it to take him to his quest in Chapter 11, Willikin Workshop. So that's a nice tie-in there. I will leave it at that. Hopefully this helps you out. Again, all I can tell you, I found it at GameStop, and I've not had much luck at all with the Wave 3 traps. So if you're having trouble, or you have found them all and you would like to brag, or maybe you'd like to share where you found them with other Portal Masters, check out the Skylander Club forum. It's a site I set up. There's been a lot of people like, oh, I'm not going to sign up on that. I don't know who runs it. It's me. That's what I do. You know, I stay up late at night and I play video games and build websites. So that's what the Skylander Club forum is. It's not like, you know, some third-party communist nation going to take your email and solicit you to buy insurance. It's me. That's all it is. So check it out. If you like what you see there, sign up. We would love to have you. Again, I've got a dedicated Skylander hunting section. We've got sales, so maybe you can get tipped off when some traps come in stock, things of that nature. So bottom line, I wanted it to be a fun place. People could come that like the Skylander series, interact, learn some things, and hopefully make your life a little bit easier and more enjoyable. My personal site is oneofwisdom.com. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. As always, thanks for watching. Again, make sure you are subscribed here. And for myself and the Searing Spinner, we will catch you back here next time.